Hey everyone, I want to expand on the previous episode where I discussed getting back on track with your 2026 goals. In that video, we focused on the importance of the long game, emphasizing a first quarter reset and realignment of the changes and goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of the new year. Today, I want to offer another perspective to help keep you motivated, as well as a couple insights to help guide you along your journey. Because here's the thing, not only can you change your life, you can begin to do so by committing only a minimal amount of overall time between now and January 1st, 2027. After all, we're all busy, but the reality is personal transformation doesn't require a massive effort, just a change in mindset and consistent intention. Imagine sailing into 2027 as a renewed you, completely aligned with your true inner self and ready to begin living life on your terms. Let's assume you're starting your reboot on May 1st, 2026. That means you'll have around 245 calendar days remaining between now and the remainder of the year. Now let's also assume you can commit a total of 1 hour per day. That equates to around 0.04% of the remaining time this year. And you can figure out what works best for you. Maybe it's 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes around midday, 15 minutes or so before, after dinner, and finally 15 minutes at bedtime. Now, granted, you may still need additional time to squeeze in those healthy walks, hitting the gym, studying, or whatever, depending on your personal goals. However, what we're talking about here is focusing on the daily mindset work required to fuel your transformation. The universe will clear the path for the rest. As you can see, transformation doesn't require massive effort, just consistent intention. Now, I understand that you're probably already feeling stressed, tapped out, and perhaps even trapped, doing things that may not really align with your true inner self. That's why you need a more tactical approach and game plan to optimize your transformation. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you already know I always recommend starting any personal transformation by aligning your actions and decisions with your purpose and true inner self. Consider this your North Star, the foundation of your true inner self. Your purpose and intentions will guide your decisions. And when mastered, you'll begin to recognize a shift from living reactively to living proactively. In fact, I'm so convinced that this is the best approach to begin a transformation that I've created a free guided workbook called Living Life with Intention. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's free, it should take less than an hour to complete, and it will be foundational for the next steps in your journey. After reviewing that workbook, I again refer you back to the previous episode where I provided a 5-step tactical framework to fuel your personal transformation. I highly encourage you to take 15 minutes or so to view that video and help guide your approach. Now let's take a couple minutes to discuss mindset. You become what you believe is a Bhagavad Gita philosophy, also popularized by Oprah Winfrey. At its core, it means what you believe about yourself actually shapes your reality. It's the power of belief, and to overcome your current limiting beliefs, you have to transform your mindset. Meaning, you have to approach each of your aspirations, desires, and goals as if they have already been achieved. Let's take a minute to break that down. Your subconscious doesn't really know the difference between reality and imagination. For example, have you ever watched a movie in the theater and actually experienced the emotional impact of what's happening on screen? The action movie gets your adrenaline racing, a romance movie might make you cry, and a scary movie, well, you get the idea. We can use that same principle to trick the subconscious mind to believe that you have already achieved the success you seek. When you approach your aspirations, desires, and goals as if they've already been achieved, your subconscious shifts from negative beliefs and emotions to more empowering and supportive beliefs. Again, your beliefs shape your reality. Change your beliefs and change your life. Now, I'm not going to dig too deep into the actual belief transformation process in this video. However, I do have a playlist of videos that go much deeper into the process, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, let's talk about conscious intention versus consistent intention. Conscious intention are those specific aspirations, desires, and goals that you align with your true inner self. As discussed earlier, it's what you aspire to be, your purpose. Whereas consistent intention is the discipline and follow through actions and habits that you take every day to align with your conscious intentions. It's that 1 hour a day that you commit to self-care and personal transformation. And when you align conscious intention with consistent intention, you'll become unstoppable. You'll have clarity of your purpose aligned with your true inner self. You'll have conviction to do the daily transformation work needed to overcome the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from becoming your true inner self. And you'll begin to focus on what aligns with your inner energy and learn to say no to things that simply drain you. Those goal-related activities, such as walking or studying, will become non-negotiable priorities. You'll begin to recognize a shift from living reactively to living proactively. Remember, personal transformation doesn't require massive effort, especially when your ambitions align with your true inner self. I hope this episode encourages you to continue working on the changes you promised for yourself at the beginning of the year, as well as any new inspirations you've identified since. Also, please do take advantage of downloading my free gift, Living Life with Intention. I think you'll find it to be an hour well spent, and I look forward to your thoughts and comments. And finally, I recommend you take 15 minutes or so to review the previous episode and reset your personal transformation. I'll leave a link in the description below, along with additional information for my one-on-one coaching, online programs, and pre-registration for an upcoming on-site basic PSYCH-K workshop this fall. Thanks for watching, and remember, the answer is within you to build a better you and to own your destiny. Take care, and God bless.